In this video, I'm going to be comparing the cheapest car to the most expensive car in emergency response, Liberty County. Is the most expensive car really worth the price? We're going to find that out today, so if you do enjoy, drop a like and subscribe, but let's get straight into it. Okay then, so the cheapest car is this one here, the 1994 Chevron Antelope, and it is completely free. In fact, it doesn't cost you a single penny, whereas the most expensive one is the Bugatti, the 2020 Bugatti. Now this is around $2 million. I can never remember if it's 1.5 million or 2 million, but it is one of the two, and whichever one it is, that is ridiculously expensive. Anyway, but we will start off with the Chevron Antelope, and we will do multiple different things with this. We'll test the acceleration, the top speed, the handling, the braking, and of course the looks, which as you can tell, this one certainly does not get a point for the looks compared to the Bugatti. So then, now the car is all repaired, let's have a little go. So in all fairness to this car, the acceleration on it actually is not that bad. I mean, there are definitely cars for like $30,000 that are probably worse than this. The only problem with this car is the top speed. The top speed is 74 miles per hour. So whilst the acceleration is good, the top speed is absolutely horrendous. You can see I don't even have to slow down to go around corners because it doesn't go that fast anyway. You can just go around the corners without even going on the grass like I just did there. So yeah, with the top speed of 74 miles per hour, this car certainly is not very fast at all. And you can see it doesn't look great either. That's both because of the type of car it is. It's a very old car, but it's also because it's one of the older vehicles actually in the game itself, so it doesn't have as much detail in the actual modeling of the car. The developers didn't have as many skills, I guess, back then. But I mean, to be fair, this car is not bad. There are definitely cars that cost money that will be a lot worse than this. For example, this car, the 2005 Chevron Revo. You can see this car certainly is not as fast at accelerating as that red car we were just in. I can't even remember what it was called. The top speed of this one is of course a little bit better because again, you do pay money for this car, but the acceleration is so much slower, and it's one of them vehicles where when you start off by turning, you barely accelerate, and I actually hate that in some vehicles. But yes, let's move on to the most expensive vehicle in the game. This is the Bugatti. I'm sure all of you have seen it. I'm sure all of you want it in the game, but a lot of people can't afford it. But that does not matter. As you can see, the acceleration on this vehicle. However, there is one huge downside to this vehicle, and that is the braking. Now, whether that's just because it goes so fast and you're at such a high speed, I do not know. But what we're going to do in just a moment is do a 0 to 60, and we're also going to do a braking test as well. Accelerating, you can see it is very, very fast here. It's absolutely incredible how fast it is, and of course it looks very, very nice as well. And to be fair, at these kind of speeds, it does handle amazingly. You can see the top speed of this vehicle here is 170 miles per hour. It does not go any faster than that. As you can see there, the braking is horrible. So what we are going to do now is, now we've had a quick look at all of the vehicles, we're going to do a 0 to 60 along with a braking test. So what I'm going to do is grab my phone, which I don't know where it is. Okay, so I've got a stopwatch now on my phone, and I'm going to see how fast this car can get to 60 miles per hour. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm holding W right now. Let's see what time it is. There we go, 60 miles per hour. That was 3 seconds. Very, very fast. Now we're going to go to the top speed and test the braking of this vehicle. So hopefully we can reach the top speed before the end. 170 and brake. Let's go. Let's see how long it takes to stop from 170 miles per hour. So we're going to have to do that again because we reached the end of the actual road there. So let's absolutely floor it now, right down to the end. And then as soon as we hit 170 miles per hour, I'm going to start the timer and slam on the brake. So here we go. We're almost there. A little bit faster. 150. That's 160. 170 and brake. Here we go. Let's see how long it takes. We're almost stopped, almost stopped, almost stopped, almost stopped, and 0. That was 6.9 seconds to actually brake from 170 miles per hour. So to make it a little bit fair, to see if the braking is actually any different, what we're going to do is go from 60 miles per hour down to 0 and compare that with the Chevron. So if we get to 60 miles per hour here, and in 3, 2, 1 and brake. Let's go. Let's see how long that takes, and stop. That was 2.5 seconds, so that is very, very good. Now let's head over to the Chevron and do the same with that vehicle. Well then, here we are. This is actually very, very fun doing the 0 to 60s and the brake test here. So I guess we will not do it downhill because that is not fair. So we'll come right down to the very end here, stop on this hill, just here, or just at the end of it in fact. And here we go. We will begin the 0 to 60 in 3, 2, 1, go. Time started, accelerating all the way up to 60 miles per hour. And let's see, almost there, and stop. That was 6.1 seconds for 0 to 60. And then we'll just turn around down here and we'll do the brake test as well. So we'll go up to 60 miles per hour, just like this. We'll hold it there for a moment, and in 3, 2, 1, brake. Here we go. Let's stop, and there we go. So again, that was about the same time. On my stopwatch I got 2 seconds, but that is pretty much the same. I guess it's just me starting the stopwatch at a little bit of a different time. I guess this isn't the most scientifically accurate test, but we'll do it again just to check, and brake. Here we go, and 0. Yeah, that was 2.1 seconds there, so around 2 to 2.1 seconds for braking on both of the vehicles. So in total, the braking is the same on every vehicle in the game in ERLC. That does not change. For the acceleration, as we saw, this was about 6 point something seconds, and the Bugatti was just over 3 seconds. So the Bugatti is certainly a lot faster. So overall, should you buy the Bugatti? Well, of course, if you have enough money to buy the Bugatti, why would you not? But if you have 30,000, for example, and you don't have any other cars, is it worth upgrading? To be honest, no, probably not. This car is actually pretty ideal, and even though the top speed is only 74 miles per hour, if you want to know how you can escape the police at literally 30 miles per hour, even if they have all Corvettes, check out one of my videos, because all you need to do is come around here and cut through different little alleyways, and as you can see, even in a vehicle like this with a slow acceleration and a slow top speed, you can still really easily lose the cops, because coming through here you don't need to be going that fast anyway, and you can do the same all around the parking garage, and you can keep cutting down different alleyways and you will be just fine. So overall, should you upgrade from this car? If you have the money, of course, do it. It isn't the best in the world, but if you want to save your money, this car is perfectly fine. I hope this video did help you out. If you did, if it did, make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. Also check out everything else from the description as well, but hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.